Today we explore Soulful Courage, the faith and inner authority of Harriet Tubman. We listen to the divine compass and understand faith as partnership. What small step of faith am I invited to take today, even without a clear map ahead? Welcome to 1111 Talk Radio, where timeless truths meet today's awakening. I'm your guide, Simran. In the next 11 minutes and 11 seconds, we journey deep into ancient wisdom to ignite your presence, empower self-reflection, and awaken the wisdom within. You are not on a journey. You are the journey. Broaden your mind. Expand your heart. You are experiencing itself. She was called Moses by those she helped deliver from bondage, yet she carried no staff or sword, only an unyielding trust in God's voice within her. Harriet Tubman's courage was steeped in faith, her power rooted in prayer. She lived what it means to heed inner authority, to move when Spirit says move, even when the path ahead is shrouded in darkness. So breathe in courage, breathe out hesitation, and remember, the soul within you holds the same divine authority that guided Harriet through the night. Faith for Harriet Tubman was not an idea, it was the pulse that guided her every step northward, when freedom was only a whisper in the wind. As a young woman enslaved in Maryland, she endured cruelty that might have broken the spirit of most. Yet the blows she suffered opened another kind of sight. After a near-fatal head injury, she began receiving visions and dreams, visits from the divine that became her compass. She said she never ran her journeys alone. I always told God, I'm going to hold steady on you, and you've got to see me through. That is faith as partnership, the conversation between soul and Creator that never ends. Inner authority is born of that dialogue. It is not defiance of others. It is agreement with truth. To live by inner authority is to align with something greater than law or fear. Harriet's obedience to that whisper within her heart became liberation for hundreds. As you breathe that in, inhaling and exhaling deeply, ask, what voice within me longs to be trusted? During this pause, I want to announce PureHumanityPress.com. Visit this new small boutique press and explore their many wonderful books, including my new Pure Humanity curriculum and the re-release of the Conversations with the Universe book 2nd edition and 2 additional in the series. Now back to Harriet Tubman and the night journey. Imagine the hush of forest at midnight, stars hidden behind clouds, the air thick with uncertainty. Listening not to maps or men, but to spirit. When danger approaches, an inner sound tells her to turn, to wait, to walk on. Each journey demanded surrender. She crossed miles of unknown terrain, with only divine intelligence as lamp and compass. Her faith sharpened into intuitive knowing, a listening so deep it became navigation. This is soulful courage, moving without all the answers, grounded in invisible guidance. In our world of constant information, such trust feels foreign. We crave proof before we move on. Yet Harriet Tubman shows that inner authority makes its own map. When heart and spirit unite, the path opens beneath our feet, one step at a time. Take a moment to breathe, inhaling and exhaling deeply, and let certainty yield to trust. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is devotion stronger than fear. There were nights when Harriet froze at the sound of pursuit, knowing capture meant death. Still, she prayed. She would fall to her knees and say, "Lord, you've been with me in 6 troubles. Be with me in 7. Then she rose and continued on. Each act of faith burned brighter than dread. Her courage did not deny danger. It transmuted it. Fire does not apologize for its heat. It illumines the darkness that all may see. When fear visits our own lives, fear of failure, loss, or change, Harriet's story reminds us that faith transforms fear into fuel. The same divine current that held her hand across swamplands can steady ours across uncertainty. Let your courage rise through devotion. To act from inner authority is to claim the divine image within you. It is to remember that the Spirit dwelling in your heart is not small or separate, but the same presence that moves sun and sea. Harriet did not wait for permission to follow that presence. She said she consulted the heavenly voice more than human opinion. At times others doubted her visions, yet those visions led her unerringly back to rescue the enslaved again and again. Authority born of ego demands control. Authority born of soul demands surrender. One binds, the other liberates. In these modern times, we have relinquished too much of our authority to noise, to headlines, to doubt, to fear of judgment. Harriet calls us back. Listen inwardly, act uprightly, walk with God, and reclaim that still commanding voice within. Freedom, as Harriet understood it, was not only physical release, it was consciousness freed from bondage. She once crossed into Pennsylvania, realizing she was legally free, and she said the sky seemed wide and bright, yet sorrow filled her heart because so many remained behind. That moment marks the shift from personal liberation to collective purpose. Having seen the truth of freedom, she could no longer live for herself alone. Freedom without compassion calcifies into self-interest, but freedom rooted in love becomes service. Our world still wrestles with forms of bondage, addiction, prejudice, division, despair. The way forward is the same. Awaken, serve, lift others, and keep listening. We must each walk as an instrument of liberation. What does soulful courage look like today? It may not require crossing rivers under starlight, but it asks the same depth of trust. It may look like speaking truth in a room of silence, choosing integrity when convenient compromise tempts, or loving when bitterness calls louder. Inner authority shows itself in ordinary moments, the refusal to betray one's light for acceptance. Harriet's life teaches that divine guidance meets those willing to move. Waiting for certainty keeps us bound. Stepping forward invites miracles. Perhaps this is the lesson of our collective age, to exchange dependence for communion, resignation for responsibility, and bondage for belief. I invite you to breathe, to inhale and exhale deeply, to peruse your life and take the next faithful step, whatever it may be. Harriet Tubman risked her life again during the Civil War, serving as a nurse, scout, and even military leader on daring missions. She never separated her faith from action. To her, prayer was movement, the merging of silence with service. When we too turn prayer into pathway, the world changes in ways unseen but deeply felt. Service is faith embodied. It grounds inspiration into form. Beauty arises when devotion meets doing. That meeting point between inner prayer and outward step is where peace enters history. Breathe in purpose. Breathe out limitation. You too are an emissary of divine work waiting to unfold. We listen to the divine compass and understand faith as partnership. What small step of faith am I invited to take today, even without a clear map ahead? Move with me now to my Substack at IamSimran1111.substack.com to continue forward for the remainder of the story, for the meditation, and for the inquiry questions to deepen your own spiritual journey. Find the link in the description box below. I look forward to being with you again next week as we deepen in spiritual inquiry, personal growth, and inward ascension. In love, of love, with love, and as love, I am Simran. Be well. Infinite gratitude for your love and support. May the insights be carried throughout your day to nurture you, to empower you, and to guide your journey. Transformation begins with presence. Subscribe and share to spread the light. Until we meet again on 1111 Talk Radio, live with intention, love deeply, and embody your highest expression. Visit 1111mag.com, IamSimran.com, and my Substack Beyond the Illusion, IamSimran1111.substack.com.